Okay, we're going to be doing yin yoga today. So if you have yoga blocks, you can grab those. If you have pillows, you can grab those. Um, the pose that I would like to start in today is a passive back bend. So if you have the yoga blocks, you'll be laying one along the spine, and then one block will support your head in this T shape. If you have long pillows, you'll lay them along the spine. If you have square pillows, you'll just have them underneath your shoulder blades. Um, in all cases, you want to keep your butt on the floor and then lay back onto the blocks or the pillow and let your head fall back a little bit, or you can keep your head supported up. So we're bringing the spine into a passive back bend. Your head is supported, your arms and legs are heavy on the floor. And with the yin poses, we hold them for a few minutes. So you want to be comfortable in the pose so that you can progressively relax over the few minutes that we hold the pose. If you start each pose with too much intensity, it makes it hard to hold the pose and to allow your body to relax into pose. Also a challenge for your mind. Stay focused on your body. Stay focused on how you're feeling and how you're breathing. To come out of this one, we're going to roll to one side. And then push up to seated, remove your pillows or your blocks. And we're going to carefully lay back down with nothing under the back, just the mat. Allow your spine to come back to in a neutral position. Feel the difference of how your spine feels now that you're laying flat, as opposed to when you were laying in the back bend. Again, let's roll onto the side, push up. As a counter to our back bend, we'll do a forward bend. So legs are out straight. If you have a hard time having the upper body come forward, you can always place a pillow under your hips, which will help your hips tilt forward more. Otherwise, just with relaxed legs, upper body folds over your legs. Maybe you want to put a pillow under your forehead to support your forehead. Might help you relax into the pose more. Again, here focusing on how your body is feeling. Where are you feeling this stretch? And then checking in periodically to notice if anything has changed. Slowly, very slowly, press into the hands to stack your spine. Also important to notice if there's any tingling in your limbs while you're in these postures. You should come out briefly long enough to let that tingling stop before coming back into the posture. So next, let's come into our pigeon pose. Let's start with the right leg in front and bring the left leg around the back. So this one can be pretty intense. So make sure that you are not starting out too intense. So if you need to place a pillow under the right hip, you can do that. You want to be able to relax completely. Maybe you want to put a pillow under your chest so that you can come down and just rest on it. Or maybe you come all the way to the floor. But this especially is one where you might have your front leg start to tingle. Just be aware of that. Come out, wait till it goes away, and come back in. If you're holding tension anywhere that you don't need to hold tension, maybe in your jaw, your shoulders, your hips. Be here for one more minute. Slowly come up. Let's roll onto the right hip and send the right leg back so that you're on your stomach. Going to come into sphinx pose in between sides and let the right leg recover a little bit after that long stretch. So for a yin sphinx, we'll just let your upper back soften between the shoulder blades. Arms are relaxed. Might even try dropping the head. And then the other side of pigeon, which is actually called sleeping swan in yin. So we'll roll onto the left hip and pull the left leg up. And you might want to put a pillow under the left hip or under your chest. And allow your head to rest on it. Just try to get yourself into a position where you can completely relax. If you're holding tension anywhere, your jaw, your shoulders, your back or hips. We'll be here for one more minute. Slowly come up and send that left leg back, coming into Sphinx again. Your head can be up or down. Let's next do this shoulder opener. So you can bring your right arm out to the side or bend it at a 90-degree angle. And we're going to push up onto the right side. You can bend your knees, stack your legs. Feel that stretch in the right shoulder on the front. So again, don't want it to be too intense. I'm going to come right to the edge where you start to feel a stretch. Try to relax, and then notice as you can slowly push it a little farther as your body gets used to being in that position. Bring that right arm up a little higher. Now we'll slowly come back onto the stomach. Let's bring arms by our sides. You can have your turn your head to the right. And then let's bring the left hand out to the side. Up to you if you have it straight or at a 90-degree angle. Push onto your left side. Bend your knees and stack your legs. Find the best spot for you to start this stretch. And then see how much you can relax. Come a little deeper into the posture now. Facing that edge forward. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere you don't need to be. Come back onto your stomach. We'll push back into child's pose. Bring your arms by your sides. Slowly push up and we'll swing the legs around to the front. Lie on your back. And we'll end with a reclining twist. So pull the knees in. Let your knees drop over to the left. Right arm can come out to the right. And turn your head to the right if that's comfortable. If you really don't feel any twist or any stretching in this position, you can always straighten the bottom leg and bring the top knee closer to the floor. Yeah. Slowly bring your knees back to center, hug them in, and then let them fall over to the right. Left arm out. Turn your head to the left if that's comfortable for your neck. And again, you can always straighten that bottom leg if you don't feel anything with your legs stacked. Take 2 deep breaths. Slowly bring the knees back to center. Hug your knees in. And bring your legs out long. Or you have the option of going into butterfly pose. You can also have the option of doing the opposite of this and letting the knees fall in together. So whatever feels good for you today to end the class. Knees bent, let's straighten the legs. Take some deep breaths. Your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. And then let's turn onto the right side. Cradle your head on your arm, knees bent. Take a few breaths here on your side. Slowly push up to seated.